This is a year of hard time. Ross Correctional Institution is home to 2,600 inmates and two very different worlds. The South Side is medium security, level 2, the ones who follow the rules and reap the rewards. Life here means greater privileges, smoother time that good behavior has earned them. The North Side is a tougher place to do time. It's closed security, level 3, a designation earned by an inmate's crime, behavior, and gang activity. On the yard and on the tiers, the gangs are a visible presence, and for those who choose it, a way of life. Many are doing what's called flat time, a tough group to manage. They know exactly when they're getting out, have nothing to lose, and fight to carve out their own turf. The Bloods are known for extortion, robbing and stealing to get what they want. The Aryan Brotherhood runs the gambling rings and enforces their own brand of racial separation. The Hispanics are the upstarts, few in numbers, but known for dealing drugs and making weapons. They are competing factions that can make for a volatile mix.
There's strength in numbers. And plus, we try to dominate over everything, you know what I mean? If we want to do something, we can do it whenever we want, however we want, no matter what. Can't nobody stop us. If somebody try to stop us, smash him out and get him out the way.
There's people who's not members, but in some way, shape, form, or fashion, everybody's affiliated.
Gangs run everything. Everywhere you go, you ask anybody, and it's a gang that runs that joint. I've been in extortion, you know, I've taken hits for people, you know, to make money, you know what I mean, to get what I need. Certain things I'll take from, you know, I'm a predator, man. I am at the top of the food chain.
29-year-old William Sams fashions himself the quintessential gangster. He's white and violently proud of it, a ranking member of the Aryan Brotherhood.
The power makes you comfortable, and here that's what you shoot for. You get your hands in everything. You get your hands in the dope, get your hands in the black market. It's all about, you know, making money and controlling that part of the prison, man. I can lay back and relax, but I like what I do. You know, I enjoy fighting. I enjoy getting in trouble and partying and getting drunk and beating up black dudes, and that's my thing. I enjoy that.
By joining the Brotherhood, William Sams has chosen to leave his free world life behind. And with that change, a new name, Bulldog.
It takes a lifetime to build a reputation and to earn respect. It only takes 10 seconds to lose that, you know? In a nanosecond, you can become a just like that.
In 2005, William Sams got into a drunken brawl with another man, stabbing the victim to death with a broken beer bottle. He was convicted of felonious assault and manslaughter, and his sentence will keep him behind bars until he's 40. A perfect mark for the gangs, young and angry with a long sentence and nothing to lose.
I had been in the joint about 3 months when I was approached. I had been fighting left and right, you know what I mean, because that's what I do.
At Ross Correctional Institution, 5A is the revolving door for rule breakers. Once a normal housing unit, the dorm has been converted to segregation, the hole, for troublemakers who often belong to a gang. They are gang members that are bound by their own set of rules, their own code of conduct, and who pledge their allegiance to a way of life built around respect.
You're not going to disrespect me, and you're not going to dog the people I'm loyal to, because, you know, by any means necessary, I'm going to come get you. Any disrespect will kill it right there. Anything tarnishes your reputation, anything. It takes years to build that respect and that you know, integrity from people, and it only takes 10 seconds to lose it. Once you lose that respect, you're at the bottom of that food chain, and then it's all bad.
A question of respect is what landed William Sams, known as Bulldog, in the hole for fighting.
You gotta not give a about getting beat up and getting your face bashed in. I don't give a you know what I mean? I heard AB, and then I heard, you know, sucking all this other I'm zero tolerance, man. I go 0 to 90 in 1 second. I've been gone for so long that most of my people are, you know, they're moving on. You know, and I can't fault them for that. They don't even know me anymore. You lose the family on the street, so when you click up in here, that's your family in here. You know, and the same values are incorporated there. You know, the loyalty, the love, the trust, the respect, and it makes you want to become a part of that.
That family-like loyalty came into play in Bulldog's charge. A fight with a black inmate that escalated when another Aryan brother, Donnie Silvers, jumped into the fray. Today, Bulldog is headed to his hearing. But just as the system has its own code of conduct, so too do the gangs.
Donnie did what he was supposed to do by jumping in, but, you know, clearly it was my fault, you know, that got him in here. I'm the one that initiated combat with dude.
Come on in, have a seat. Are you guilty or not guilty?
Well, I'm guilty. But the inmate Silvers, he wasn't even fighting. Me and the black kid was fighting, but he was just trying to break the fight up. I thought he was grabbing me. He didn't swing on nobody or hit nobody. He was trying to keep me from hitting whoever I was hitting.
Bulldog's plan is to go down alone for the fight. It's called taking out, and it's part of the code that binds gangsters together.
It'll probably be tomorrow before you go to RIB.
All right, I appreciate it.
All right, sir.
Good looking out. The only things I value are my brothers, and pretty much that's it. You know what I mean? Anything outside of my dudes in here, I don't care about anymore. I've lost that. My loyalty lies with the people I associate with in here, and that's it.
Hey, Bulldog.
Yeah.
You ain't got no ibuprofen or nothing?
I told you I ain't got none, dog. I need something from you. I need to get Donnie out of trouble. Donnie, to me, that's my little dog, man, you know? I see me in him, you know what I mean? He's young, he's like 23, you know what I mean? He's a young cat, but I see myself at his age, you know what I mean, when I look at him, so he's my protege, you know? I created him, man, and I'm proud of him, you know what I mean?
Donald Silvers, 425-309.
Inmate Silvers, you appear before the Rules Infraction Board today charged with Rule 19 fighting with or without a weapon, including instigation or perpetuation of a fight. How do you wish to plead to the Rule 19?
Not guilty.
This is your opportunity just to tell me what this is all about.
Me and Sam's was coming back from chow, and I guess him and the guy had words in the chow hall. I guess I didn't know. Well, I know we're walking back from chow, and I'm talking to Sam's. Next thing I know, I turn around and they're fighting. So I get in between them and try to break it up. I'll get it broke up, and then we all just go in the block. And then the COs come and get me, talking about I was fighting.
How many fights you broke up in my institution? That's just not your MO.
When I fight, I'll tell you I fight. I admit to fighting, you know what I mean? You know, I don't care.
How'd your fists get red? How'd your hands get red?
I went to IHS, there was no marks on my hands or nothing. I got tattooed, the flames on my hands. See the flames, the pink flames?
You got a little scratch right there.
Did you admit to fighting to Officer Anderson?
Nah, I told them I wasn't fighting. They took me to IHS and checked my hands and everything, and made me take my pants down and everything.
Okay, well, you realize the officer said that you were involved in the fight, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it over?
As far as I know, it was never started.
Okay, all right, have a seat outside. We'll make disposition, call you right back in.
All right.
Come on in, young man. Sams?
Yes, ma'am.
Inmate Sams, can you give me your full name and number for the record, please? This is your opportunity just to tell me what this is all about.
One of the guys said something real fly on the way back from chow. I turned around and hit him, and
What'd he say?
something about call me an AB, you know, so I let him have it.
Are you AB?
Yes, ma'am.
Bulldog instigated the fight, so by gang code, he has to take the blame alone.
Sams, 519-898.
And get the charges against Donnie dropped.
Donnie was just trying to break the fight up. The other guy last time was Izzy Silvers. He was trying to break the
Summers
fight.
ain't broke up a fight in my institution
he was trying to keep
since
me-
he's been here.
Crazy in you?
Look, I have a hard time buying that story.
Bulldog's done his part, given his version of the fight. But in order for Donnie to get off, the victim's story needs to line up as well. And the Aryan Brotherhood have their power through intimidation.
You're Rogers, right?
Yes, ma'am.
The guy that you were fighting with, was that the shorter guy, or was it both of them? Did they both, how did all that happen? Was there more than this, just the two of you fighting, or more than the three of you?
It was just me and the bigger guy. Another guy was trying to break it up.
How was he trying to break it up?
He was just saying, stop, stop. Come on, y'all. He pushed me, was pushing him back.
That your word? Because I'm just, it's just not like him to break up fights. It's more like him to involve himself.
He was trying to break it up.
All right, have a seat outside. We'll make disposition, call you right back in.
The victim's account matches up, and based on the testimony, Donnie is set free. It's testimony, though, that wasn't the whole truth. Testimony Bulldog had a hand in.
You know, I conversed with him, and I asked him to do, you know, the right thing. And he knows the code. So I had to go in there and, you know, I had to write him notes and tell him, look, man, this is what you say.
Is the situation over between you and this guy?
No.
You sure?
Yes, ma'am.
I had to talk to the guy and make sure he didn't say, you know, that they jumped me. Because if he went in there and said they jumped me, that's all it takes. We're ABs. He knows, you know, if you don't do what you're supposed to do, you can't go anywhere in the state. I mean, where are you gonna go? We're everywhere, you know? We're everywhere. So he went along with it. I don't know if it was out of fear, if it was out of respect, he knew he was wrong, but either way, I mean, I'm satisfied. It worked.
Bulldog's power play was built on the solidarity of his gang. It's been 15 days since Bulldog landed in the hole for fighting, and today he and his victim are getting out. Now it's time for Bulldog to resume his life as a gangster in general population.
I punched dude one time. I didn't stomp on him like I should have, but it's nothing for real. As far as us, me and him, that issue's pretty much over.
I got that.
People think time gets easier when you become a part of the gang. It doesn't. It makes it harder because now you got that much more responsibility to deal with. You know, you got a reputation to uphold, you got other people who depend on you to make them look good, you know what I mean?
Y'all ready for a real killer in there?
I don't care if Jeff Clark's watching on the camera all day long.
What's up, man?
They're here for 8 hours. We live here. This is home. So we're not worried about, you know, what he does or how he does it. Because we're going to do what we want to do anyway. You know, we deal with that aspect of it like I am now. You know, consequences and all that, that follows afterwards. This is life. As long as you go balls to the wall every day, that's, you know, you'll make it good. You know, you survive good. Do I look sad? Do I look miserable? I mean, I do what I want to do, you know? I got a good name in here. I've got my reputation. You know, I mean, yeah, there's no bras, there's no money, there's no, I mean, it's nothing here. I can't say that it doesn't bother me. At night, I sit there and lay there and I'm miserable, but I don't let anybody else see it. You know what I mean? Because that's just another weakness to peel away at, you know? Any sign of weakness is rap. They're, hey,